Hey guys, Jack here. I'm going to make a video review of my multi-tool, okay, the Leatherman Surge model. This is one thing about multi-tools, okay, they're very versatile, but you need to keep in mind that they're a compromise, okay, so they're not excellent at everything, okay. There's no such thing as a tool that's good at everything, alright, but this particular model that I chose is very good. I'm very pleased with it overall. There's certain things I don't like about it, but overall it's a great tool and I'm glad I purchased it. Okay, I live in Canada. The price for this here is 120 bucks Canadian, so I figured in the US you probably get about 75 bucks or whatever. Even if it was more than 120, I would have still bought it, okay, because it is a good. My particular tool came with a nylon case, which I'm very happy with. I think you can also get an optional leather case. Alright, I have no experience with it, so I'm going to stick to speaking about. If you do get the model with the nylon case, alright, the flap here is a hook and loop or Velcro. I haven't had a problem with it opening on me or anything like that. Okay, the tool's first thing you'll notice when you pick up this tool is the weight. Alright, it has some weight. For me, I don't find that as a problem. But if you're an ultralight backpacker or whatever and you count every single ounce counts, it may be a problem for you. But for me, I like a nice solid tool, fits my hand real well. Another thing about it that you'll notice is that it's stainless steel. Alright, now I'm not an expert in metals. Alright, in my mind there's only three types of metals: stainless steel, the good carbon steel, or the wannabe junk. Alright, this stuff is stainless. If I look inside, there's a number stamped 1008, whatever that means. I'm not sure if that means. Now, if you're right-handed, which I am, there's four tools on the outside. Okay, I'm going to start off with the regular blade. It can be opened one-handed, and it locks into place. Okay, the lock is very solid. Now, I don't abuse my tools. It has seen a lot of use, alright, but I take care of them. I don't abuse them. The blade came out of the box very sharp, okay. I have not sharpened this blade since I have purchased it. Okay, and I'm going to show you the performance on a piece of paper. Okay, just regular loose leaf paper. The tip's very pointy. A little bit of a rip there, but I think that was my fault. That's pretty good. Okay, another thing you'll notice is that the blade, okay, the cutting surface is level with the bottom of the handle here. Alright, if it was the other way around, you may run into some problems when you're cutting. Alright, but since it's down here, you get maximum use of your blade if you're cutting something on a flat surface like this. Okay, so that's the regular blade. The next externally accessible tool is the serrated blade, and it also locks. Okay, all the tools on this multi-tool lock, and this one as well. The cutting edge is on the bottom side of the handle, so if you want to cut something on a flat surface, alright, it'll work very well for that. The serrated blade is mostly used to cut man-made materials like packaging on a bubble wrap or whatever, or if you're in an accident, a car accident for example, you need to cut a seat belt, they would be very good at that. Notice that the tip is blunt, it's rounded. Alright, so if you need to get underneath of something, alright, if someone is being held back by a seat belt, the car's underwater or whatever, okay, you don't have to worry about jabbing them. Alright, so it's very good for that. But I don't use that blade. When I first started using this tool, I was getting confused with the regular blade and the serrated blade. For some reason I always happened to open the serrated blade. A little tip that I figured out after the fact is the serrated blade has little ridges on it. Okay, so it's very tactile. So if you have one hand holding something you want to cut, the other hand has your tool, you want to open it one-handed, by feeling on the blade you know which one's which, right, for the one-handed operation. Now the little spring here that keeps the blade open and locked works very well. Okay, so you need to push it down to be able to close the blade. The next tool I'm going to talk about is the scissors. Okay, there's a little bit of a catch here where you can put your fingernail to open it up, and once you do open it up and it snaps into place, okay, the scissors are spring loaded, which is good. The scissors that come with this multi-tool are very beefy. They work great. They can be sharpened. They're very sharp as is. I have not sharpened these scissors since I purchased the tool. Okay, and they work great. They're awesome. They're a nice size. Okay, you can really work them, and they also lock into place. The next tool I'm going to talk about on here is the saw. It also locks into place. All the external tools lock into place and they all use the same mechanism. At first I was a little bit worried about this exchangeable blade system, right? Because in my mind, if something's removable, it can be lost. But I assure you that the blades are held in here very tightly. Okay, actually I almost peeled my fingernail back trying to push the little catch. See, the way it's held in here, you just shove your fingernail here, push, and then slide the guard back, okay? And the blade's easily removed. Leatherman shipped a wood blade and also a file. The file is diamond coated on one side, okay, and just with the coarse ridges on the other side. What I then realized with the removable blade is that the file can actually be used in a pinch to sharpen the tool. Alright, if the file or the wood blade were integrated into the tool, it'd be more of a disadvantage than having the ability to replace them. Okay, the ability to replace the blade with a file or something else, like I've included in my kit here, okay, which is a T-shanked jigsaw blade that I just bought at the local hardware store, and it's a hacksaw blade, so I can cut metal with this. I include this in my kit and it fits in there nice. However, one thing to keep in mind, the stock blades are a lot thicker than the ones you purchase in the store. Okay, so as a result, when I put the hacksaw blade in here, it fits just great. However, it's a little bit loose. Alright, but in a pinch this will still do the job. I'm very confident of that. I haven't actually used it yet, haven't had the opportunity, but in the pinch I'm sure this will deliver. Of course the blade is a lot longer, okay, so it's not going to stay in there, it'll stay in the case. Another bonus of having replaceable blades like this is if ever this gets dull or damaged for whatever reason, I can throw it out, get a replacement. The exchangeable blade is very solid, it works great. Alright, It's nice and tight.